Group. Protect trade, Caribbean. You guys are going to be taking some serious attrition from being at sea for too long, but at least here you'll be in areas where you can repair. And we need a new admin advisor. Oh, yearly prestige would actually be super helpful. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, guys, you've got to be getting close. Wow, you're actually going to start taking attrition super soon. You're going to take one blip of attrition, which is not going to kill you, but the next one would. But you are now in safe ground. Oh boy, that was a bit too close there. Oh, you're attacking me here. Now that's interesting, because you I can kill. And now you're repairing because you're coastal. I think we'll see a referendum. Labour will win, do a new referendum. Corbyn will be forced to it by his party or risk losing lots of Lib Dems. Lots to the Lib Dems. Yeah, the Lib Dems also need to be way more vocal about their pro-EU, because that's their main standpoint right now, and that could earn them a hell of a lot of support. I really wish that Nick Clegg was still around. He would be like the leader that Britain needs right now. But unfortunately, he has buggered off to Facebook. Right, load up on the ships. Head over here, let's kill this army. And then we should be able to take their armies out, like, individually. Alright, 11,000 of mine versus 9,000 of theirs. These guys are also modern. Oh, this is Tlapanek, yeah, they are the most modern. So this is going to be the most equal fight. Except for the fact that they... Oh no, we have... Yeah, they have more morale. But we've already broken their front line. Boom. Alright, let's jump on the ships again, because I want to keep on provoking them into attacking me here, because there I can keep on just flushing them out. We'll just keep on sending the new frigates to go and protect the trade. The trade must be protected. And we could get another trade idea which increases trade steering, but we're only 4 years away from the next technology, so at this point, we're not going to. We'll just save up the points that we can be sure to get the next tech as soon as it is available. So we still need to get Colima and Zalisco out. These are both the ones on the Pacific, aren't they? Yeah, it's them and it's these two. How are you guys feeling about this war? Annoyingly high. That's unfortunate. And my manpower is almost dead. I don't have a state, so I can't get manpower that way. The only way I can get manpower is by slackening recruitment standards. I think I'm going to do a thing which I almost never do and actually build barracks. Because we need the extra manpower from this. I really would rather build like shipyards, but naval power has not been a problem. Land power has been. Okay, so we're almost back up to full strength. with the land forces, which is good because I will then have run out of manpower. So we will need to go and... Providence just raided me. We'll need to go and land, retake Cuedlaxlan, and then strike out from there. But actually, the longer this war lasts, it's fine. Because this is going to mean that the length of war penalties are going to be shorter. Permanent navies have gone from being exceptional cases to becoming the norm. The institutions devoted to the control of these new navies are beginning to take a much more active part in the procurement of supplies for the construction, rationing and upkeep of their ships. Price of naval supplies, glass and livestock. Glass has changed so frequently. I think this is the third price change for glass this stream. Master Recruiter has died. Come on, morale or discipline? You know what, fort defense would also be acceptable. And I think it's time for round 2. So let's see how this blockade and marines and mortar and lots of artillery is going to do for the siege. It's just too bad that we don't have offensive ideas just yet. That just... wow, that just went down to medium. -7. I'm kind of glad I didn't upgrade this fort now. And the siege timer is also pretty quick. They must not have very good fort defense. Tactics difference, -25%. Wow, tactics makes a huge difference. Interesting. I didn't realise that tactics influenced siege ability, but it does make sense. And it would also explain why sieges against natives are often so quick. Even explaining the difference in artillery. Okay, so they've landed back over there. And that's fine. Oh, man. Are you still running the defensiveness edict? I think you are. Yeah, you are. So we're going to grab these guys. We're going to go over here. We're going to kill the Salisco and Slampelneck armies again. Once this has fallen, we're just going to keep on going backwards and forwards until they are out of manpower. And that's going to be a while. Though these vassals must be unhappy. Rebellious. Because I'm not seeing many of their forces out here. Really? 78%? Come on! There we go. Although I feel like I should sit here for a turn or two just to make sure that we can get the garrison up. Yeah, we can do that. We'll wait a month or two. We're not actually in a hurry to kill that. They're still on -49. They're going to be sitting there taking attrition, which is also positive for us. They're taking 3% right now, which is very good. And there we are. We're at full strength once more. Marvellous. Election. Well, I think we're going to go for the... hold on. Michael de Gramont is apparently a famous... no, this is a different person. Oh, you're offering me a famous person. Was that always the case? I think that may have always been the case, I just never noticed it. I'm an idiot. This also gives me a free ship. The Hardy in Jamaica. And re-electing this guy, who's already a 335, doesn't cost Republican tradition. Hello! Welcome to the team. I'm going to have to wait until the next election, or the next... yeah, the next election to see if that's possible. But he does count as a famous pirate, I am fairly sure. We can double check that here. Renowned Buccaneer requires... Port Royal has a famous pirate as ruler. So we need a 12 pip admiral, and then we can get that Renowned Buccaneer. Which is theoretically possible. But I don't need admirals, I have 2 of them. Doesn't always give you a famous person only sometimes. Well, I think that's the first time I've noticed it. But then I wasn't really looking before, because I just click on smuggler. Well, this is really good, because this is going to mean that my Republican tradition can recover really quite nicely. I guess that's the upside for pirate republics. So you don't always need to keep re-electing randoms. You can just keep on re-electing the famous ones for free, which is how you deal with the low Republican tradition as a standard. The code of conduct we tried to imprint in every officer's mind before they left our country to work as army instructors in one of our protectorates might not have been the time wasted. We received a message applauding and expressing how impressive the behaviour and strict discipline these officers show, and we as a whole country should be proud that we've managed to make gentlemen out of our officers. Tortuga likes us more because of it. Marvellous. And we also got some military tradition. What is my land tradition nowadays? 31. That has actually doubled since I last checked. So these wars are starting to pay off, and also the fact that we just have lots of forts. Yeah, plus 0.8 from having forts. Right. Garrison of 500. That is acceptable. You're still just sitting there taking 3% attrition. I'm not in a hurry to go and oust you. And we just got training fields in Havana, which massively boosted our troop numbers. Smugglers have taken over. Now, here's a thought. Captains. Oh, that's just navies. Buccaneers is sailor recovery speed, which is not an issue. No, I want to keep the Buccaneers in power. That +1 Republican tradition is just too strong. Especially when I don't have the first Buccaneer reform. Still minus 35. They're not having a lot of luck with this siege. And it's just draining their manpower. Slampanek, 0 manpower. So this is costing them. And remember, these are the guys with the same Miltech as me. So the more I hurt them in this siege, the better. Oh, and we built the university here. Marvellous. Alright, so they're on low. So the land that I wanted from you was this. This. And technically that's it. Just seeing if anyone else around here provides gold, but I don't think so. Getting the gems would also be nice, but again, I'm not trying to take too many provinces in Mexico, because I still want Mexico to be providing loads and loads of money via my goods produced bonus from being a pseudo-merchant republic. Yeah, there's no gold there either. And this is going to give me the borders with the Aztecs. So this really is what I want. So I need to get 10 war score, which I can do by occupying that, and I need to take a fort. Apparently there's a fort nearby. Yes, I need to take the Slampanek fort back again. Well, actually, while Slampak's army's sitting over there, let's go take their fort again. Because if I can just win this war without fighting them, then I save manpower. Portuguese Mexico, sowing the discontent. Well, I'm pretty much immune to that, thanks to my bonus discontent reduction from the Bill of Rights and the elected quartermasters, so no. Oh man, yeah, we're going to be taking this fort very quickly. Hopefully. The race is on. And Castile is fighting somebody. And the Aztecs have been occupied by Zapotec. Does that mean you are... Nope, you are still a vassal of Castile. Well, hopefully Castile get beaten in this war. They lose the Aztecs as a vassal, then I can go and kill the Aztecs, because that's where all the gold is. Alright, Slampernek's fallen. Now I just need to take this. Let's go and kill your army and then go there. It's hills, but there's no river crossing, so it's just going to be a -1. And this is against a poor army. This is not Slampernek. I could tech up a mill if I wanted to, which would give me more artillery shock, would give me yet another artillery form, and also cav fire and artillery fire. Yeah, this is a big one actually. +2 artillery fire is... it's a big bonus. Kolima's army is just passing us by. Right, need to take this before that falls. And then I can probably piece them out for what I want. Ah, fort defense or siege ability. Well, I'm definitely going to take offense. The ongoing war has led to some serious conflicts in Parliament. On one side, there are those arguing that there is nothing to be gained by allowing the war to drag on, while others are convinced that there is no turning back. Ultimately, their inability to come to some sort of agreement does nothing to improve our current situation, but rather to the contrary. I'm definitely going to take the siege ability. Unfortunately, that does mean that we're losing stability again, which sucks, because it's super expensive for us to increase. So even with 74 Republican tradition, we have a 50% stability cost modifier. Like, stability really sucks for us to manage. Alright, now I think that... no, you won't accept. What fort? Are you saying I have to take that fort as well? Alright, we're going to go and have to raise that siege if we can. Not sure we're going to make that in time anymore, though. Which is bad. Although we can probably bait them into attacking this one. Damn. Actually, they're likely to just back off, so we'll just go and siege it down while it's on low manpower. Well, go on, back off. No? Not backing off? Electing a quartermaster. As the previous quartermaster of the Port Royal seems to have taken a long walk off of a short flank, we find ourselves in need of a new candidate for the role. A quartermaster has a unique position on a pirate ship. Elected by the crew, he is expected to be their representative and to champion their needs against the often arbitrary authority of the captain. So we can get Quartermaster Charles Gibbs, who is a reinforced speed. Or a naval reformer who is a morale of navies. Oh, we're definitely going with the naval reformer. William Hands, the captain's puppet. Means I need to boost the Buccaneers again, but that can certainly be arranged. And that was a level 2, I believe. I'm clicking on all the wrong things. Naval advisor. Although, we already have one of those. And you're currently trade. No, trade's more important. Right, well, if you're not going to leave that fort, then I'm just going to go and take Tlaxcala. Lima's on low. I'm okay with that. And Zalisco is the other one that I can separate piece. The others are all vassals, so I can't. Hey, Dana. Great news with the vote. Yeah, biggest government parliamentary defeat. I was watching it on my phone as it was happening. Or rather, just getting the news feed saying, yep, it happened. And it's bad for the government. It's really bad. I couldn't be more smug. Right, that was my free war galleon. Oh yeah, you can definitely mothball and join the fleet. Marvellous. How does my fleet compare to others? Just out of interest. We're on the front page. France has a lot of heavies. Portugal is up to 18, that's a bit dangerous. The Netherlands is up to 19. Britain's not got a huge number. Scandinavia's got 15. Yeah, if Scandinavia decided to go colonial, they would be a bit dangerous. What ideas do you have? Admin, offensive, trade, economic, and quantity. You You haven't yet gone colonial, but you may do. Nope, not yet. And you are losing opportunities to get in, though I guess you could go into Canada through here and up here. Also Greenland. Yeah, it's mostly going to be Canada that's available to you. Oh, and South America, I guess, if you can reach it. And Aragon's really beefing up New Valencia, which I would like to go after at some point. No confidence vote tomorrow, apparently. So is that no confidence an entire parliament thing? Because the previous no confidence was just a Conservative Party one, right? The one that Rees-Mogg did. Yeah, she's already survived one no confidence. But if this one is the whole of Parliament, then she's also up against the Labour side. So she would have the Rees-Mogg contingent plus more. What's blocking us? It's just a low level of war score. So I just need to take more stuff. They're still over there. They must be blocked. I guess they've lost their access through Quiche or something. So who am I fighting? All of this. No other gold mines though. Oh, unit models changed again. I do like the pirate models, they are really cool. If I ever did a custom nation, it would be using these. Even if they weren't pirates. Long hair and beard. I approve! Really? You decided you could win that? That was a silly move. That was very silly. Now you'll accept. Well, unfortunately for you, I also want to get greedy. So, money please. You made this war take longer than it should have, and also I am pretty sure that your armies are trapped over there now. Dissemination of the coffee plant. For centuries, coffee has been a product exclusively grown and exported from Yemen and Ethiopia. The merchants of Yemen in particular have had such a strong grip on the coffee trade that they have gone to great lengths to stop anyone from bringing the plant across their borders. Just as the silkworm once travelled west along the trade route, so too has the coffee plant come to the possession of our merchants. The plantations in Guillaume have begun to produce a significant amount of coffee, making beans much more readily available. Oh, that was Aragon, not me. Oh! Aragon's colony stole the coffee plant from Aragon. So Aragon just got pissed off with New Valencia. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. That would require sailing. I guess we'll go and siege this stuff. Or I could just say, don't really care as much about the money. Or we could go and siege this stuff. Let's do that. A revolt! High taxes, cultural religious differences have caused unhappiness amongst the citizens of Belize. Ignore the peasant rabble. I'll deal with them in good time. Really? You're coming here too? That also seems like a mistake. Sure, you'll have the defensive bonus, but, oh, you killed Horned Panda. That's irritating. He was a good general. 2 more years and then we can tech up. And now you wish to peace out, and you're willing to give me loads of money for doing so. Unfortunately, you don't have loads of money. I forgot to check. Aggressive expansion. No, we're good. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Well, let's start the coring process first of all. And we now have another centre of trade. And also, gold! So without upgrading anything, I now control 20% of the trade in Mexico, which I'm now pushing forwards into the Caribbean, increasing the value of the Caribbean, though we are still hemorrhaging money here. Yeah, unfortunately the local colonial nations are giving a lot of trade to their overlords. They're quite well entrenched. But with that all being said and done, I think... Well, we need to core this. Then I'm going to build a fort here. Then I'll convert it. Yeah. Right, you get a new general. Elson, you can be in charge. Let's put you on the ships and send you back to Jamaica, where you can start drilling. Because we really need to get that professionalism up. Still sitting at just 22% because we're a new nation. We're still young. 1673. Improved training. There is room at the Naval Academy for a new instructor, and the Chancellor has asked us to suggest a course of study for the sailors. Where should we direct the energies of the curriculum so we can get more morale of navies and more durability? I'm going to go with the maintenance. Durability's good. We don't need sailors. We have loads. Which I'm still kind of astonished by. Okay, you guys, drill. And I will be watching this war against Castile with interest. Because you guys are getting ruffle stomped right now. And if the Aztecs loses this land to Zapotec, then I'll attack Zapotec. And in fact, how's Tortuga doing right now? Tortuga doing good. I'd kind of like to get you a bit more territory. Now, here's a question. Tortuga, do you benefit from my goods produced? You do. That's very interesting. I could totally get Tortuga territory in Haiti. And they would still get the goods produced. Which means they would also get the production, which they can then reinvest into having a large navy and a large army. And I still get the trade value, which is what I'm after. And oh boy, look at that trade value. That's very interesting. That's very, very interesting indeed. Now the thing that I do need to bear in mind is they have to remain a quarter of my size. Otherwise, problems. And these are actually relatively high development already. Like, Carabas has been investing. Self-destruction! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Okay, Castile's starting to land some troops. Trying to bail out the Aztecs, I suspect. I think that at this point then, I kind of want to upgrade Havana. If I can.